I got questions to ask this demonic bitch, Yolanda Saldivar. Okay, so we're gonna iterate and pretend that I'm meeting this bitch. Okay, yeah, thank you, officer. Let me come into the building. We have questions to ask Yolanda Saldivar. I'm not calling her ma'am. I don't give a fuck. She'll be my damn mama. Shit, I don't give a fuck about that. Okay, Yolanda Saldivar, I'm calling you by your first name. I don't give a damn. Question I have: since you did kill Selena and you said you didn't, was you the hit woman of the murder? Because I know when murderers say they didn't kill, they did it, they was paid to go do it. Oh, you don't want to answer that question? I asked you a question. Okay. Contesto. The answer. Esa pregunta. Okay. You didn't want to answer that question. Was the dad involved? Oh, I did go there. I didn't care. Because we've been personally investigating this murder, and it seemed to be there was some missing pieces of the police version of the investigation. So was the dad involved? Why ask that question? Okay, that's a good question to ask. Because she was killed 2 days before her anniversary with her and Chris. And we know that he did not want Chris being his son-in-law. We know that your series on Telemundo, El Secreto de Selena, came out and he didn't stop that. The sister, Suzette, was against it, but the dad did not do anything about your book being a series. But when Chris Perez wanted to do a series, he went straight to the doggone court and stopped that. Yeah. Question I gotta ask. I know I'm not bashing Sherry Lattes, okay? I know about the situation to how Miss War being messy in my opinion, making both of the women win at the same war and give it to Selena. It reminds me of that light skinned woman saying I ease the pain, Lisa something, I forgot her name, Lisa something, and Patti LaBelle went on the Grammy, the same night. Yeah, they had back in 1991. I forget that 1991. Ease the pain. Y'all know that song y'all grew up in the 90s, in the 80s. Okay, so I know she was a big fan of Sherry Lattes, and her father said, no, you cannot be the fan club president. And no offense to Chris, I know Chris used to play with Sherry Lattes, and he left Sherry Lattes and went to Selena. And I do have a question about that. Hold on, I'm not finished. I'm going to give you the reason why I'm asking this question. Be long with, don't give a damn. Deal with it. You deal with killing a beautiful woman, so therefore you deal with it being in prison. Deal with me run my damn mouth, okay, and being long-winded. As I was saying, going back to my train of thought, lost because you were trying to interrupt me. Don't interrupt me, please. Don't interrupt me. I don't give a fuck. Shit, give a damn about you being older. Get back to the subject, because in the situation, Sherry Lights had a white man was stalking her too. So here is two instances, her name involved, and they relate to Selena in a way because she was best friend with Selena. So I'm just letting you know why we having stalkers going after her, then going after Selena, and last thing she passed away. Are you connected to that white man? The white man that was harassing, that was sexual, that's harassing. He was stalking Sherry Lights. You know, so at the amo, back in '94. Okay, and you didn't like the fact that Selena was winning the wars. Okay, so you don't know about that? Okay, well I'm gonna answer them because I don't give a fuck. So you said Lorenzo Salinas had tapes of Selena, okay, that embarrassed her, and he was in Monterrey, Mexico, where Selena was supposed to, in your interpretation, was having an affair with a doctor. Okay, and the tapes gonna embarrass it, so they try to investigate who Lorenzo Salinas is, and somehow they can't find this person. My question is to you. So I'm gonna go deeper, deeper, and deeper the further I go, like Madonna, and I'm gonna go deeper, deeper, like the light skinned sister named Boss, God rest her soul. Okay, deeper and deeper. All I really wanna feel like back in the days I smoked and killed. What's the whatever she said. Anyway, that's gangster rap 1993. I don't care. I'm being long, I don't give a fuck. Listen, escúchame. As I was saying, so. The question I have to ask, because there was a nasty pedophile that owned and operated Sugar Hill Studios in Southeast Houston. His name was Huey Mount. He was a Cajun white man, the crazy Cajun. he had tapes like Diddy and R. Kelly of underage girls, and he got arrested back in '96. And when investigation wise, and other people share with me as well who investigate this too, that he had connection with sex traffickers, sex offenders like Dean Corll, the Candy Man, and he had trafficking with Roy Ames, the Clifford Ames. He was a producer in Houston as well, who also was a pedophile. He liked the little boys. He liked the little girls. So, the question is, was the death of Selena set up by Huey Moe? Oh, you don't want to answer that question? Oh, I'm gonna ask why I asked that question because Huey Moe, Selena was 8 years old, 79 when I was about to be born. Okay, and her dad took her to the studio. Then years later, Destiny Child, Beyonce, Beyonce. No, 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 no. You say yeah. I'm gonna say I don't care. I'm gonna ask the questions and I'm gonna say that you just be quiet. Thank you. No, 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 no. Okay, now she said she met Selena at the Galleria. I see connections because they both had connections with that studio. And then years later, the Nancy Chomo bastard and nasty ass motherfucker, the white version of Diddy and R. Kelly, Huey Moe got arrested back in 1996 before John Benet Ramsey was killed. And rumor has in his coat that Santana Club had connection with that murder too. Oh, ooh, baby, I'm ready to be. You don't want to answer them damn questions. That's the real secret of Selena. Oh, I'm not finished. Now, no offense to no, I don't want no beef for Pimp C, not Pimp C, but J Prince, anything, okay? But I heard the sex tape of Pimp C and Beyonce. Now, Bun B and Pimp C from Beaumont and Port Arthur used to come to Houston record at Sugar Hill Studio. And here, no offense to Pimp C fans, and yes, that could be my cousin because on my big mama side, her mother was a butler, and if he's related to Hamilton Butler, my other third grandfather, I don't know if he's fully black or mixed race, whatever, because he has this white passing people in my big mama side on that end as well. And but her mother was dark skinned, but she had white passing cousins. She used to be mixing, had white blood, and still be dark. Okay, but I'm talking about my great grandmother's mother. Okay, her daddy was light skinned. But anyway, point is, if he related to Pimp C, related to Hamilton Butler, because my third grandfather shot a white man's head off in Chapel Hill, Texas, and all the butlers at the Klan, I guess we're trying to run all the butlers out. So the butlers came to Harris County. That's why I'm here. I'm not Butler, but it's in my bloodline. And Pimp C last name Butler, so we could be kin. So no offense to a Pimp C fan, but I see some connections. It's some questions I gotta ask. The sex tape of Beyonce. But we know Jay-Z was killed. Not Jay-Z, Jay-Z, no. Pimp C was killed on Jay-Z's birthday. I also know that Jay-Z people don't know. I'm not. Can I? No. I'm in your air. I don't give a fuck. You gonna listen to this shit? I'm on my audience hear this because that's why I'm asking the questions. So Pimp C's friend Bun B is Creole, and what's the name on Alex Geology? There's a brown skin Creole, but actually go look him up, y'all. Pimp C is not Pimp C. Well, people can not Creole talking about the bloodline of somebody else. Lil Flip, Bun B are Creole cousins to Jay-Z. Jay-Z mama is Jamaican American, but his dad was from Texas, in Beaumont, Texas, in Louisiana. He was Creole, so his dad was from Texas. So we hear Big Pimpin'. So it's weird that Beyonce is name brought up in his sex tape, and there's rumors saying that she was 17 years old when she started dating, but it was undercover dating Jay-Z. And then Jay-Z, when she turned 18, she was saying, H to the Izzo, Izzo to the Easy. Yes, I don't get that it relates to Selena because she said she met her. God dog it, I'm going to talk about this, my artists. But it all relate to Huey Moe, the pedophile, nasty, the white man, Cajun. He wasn't Creole, he was French Cajun. No offense to Cajun cousins, but I want everybody know. And hopefully not related because I got French in my blood too. I hope I didn't really nasty motherfucker. He was just like Diddy R. Kelly. He had tapes of a pedophile. Child. He had all that shit. So when you mention Selena's having tapes, It seemed that it had something to do with Selena, and she probably was underage. Because if you working with human Mo, those are warehouse deals. Let me explain to my audience. A warehouse deal is a deal that former Santana Wizard said, Zachary King noted that if you want to become famous, you either have sex with the same sex, opposite sex, with children, or with an animal, or eat feces or drink urine. Oh, that's that y'all. I'm letting my audience know that's how graphic this shit is. Okay, so I don't know if Beyonce did that, man. We all believe she is part of Illuminati. And no offense to Jay-Z. Don't come after me, Jay. Because we see him hang around with that witch. What's her name? Marina Abramovich. I can't even say her fucking ass last name. The dark haired white woman from Europe. And she 80 years old. Put adrenochrome, make herself look young. Know her bitch ass old. And she a witch. And I believe she is. She a satanic witch. He hanging with her. So I'm looking at this in real mentioned pedophilia because since Satanic cults minimum are in charge, according to Zachary King, of the child porn, the pedophilia, they in the industry, they part of porn. That's why we look at porn, we get horny and we get stuck like a crackhead. They put spells on the porn. So I'm learning all they put spells on the music and all that, the gangster rap, satanic, that too. They sacrificing Diddy and let me just second it. Biggie, and Tupac. We know Clyde Davis and Jimmy Iovine. So I'm gonna be long winded while I'm asking them damn questions. So since I do believe you was part of the satanic sacrifice of Selena, this all must be part of that shit. So, do you have any answers to what I just said, or anything that you want to say? Oh, you quiet. Oh, you don't want to say to Yolanda. Oh, I did my research. That's why you want to get out of jail, because you supposed to got paid. Yeah, I ain't scared to ask some questions, because I do my own damn research. No, I don't want nobody to kill you. No, I don't. It's not because I have a thing for you. You got answers to why she ended up dead. And I don't want somebody dying that got answers. Yes, before your last breath, you must, and I say, I command you give us a detailed news without report. News don't tell everything. But we know that mainstream news don't tell shit. Actually, that's why we got social media. People are locked in social media then because we give out, content give out true information better than the fucking news media. They be stealing ideas and shit. That's because they ain't winning no more. But let's get to the subject. Did you have any questions or answers about what I just said? Oh, you looking strange. Oh, yes. I knew it was satanic abolishment, a sacrifice would happen to her because this thing has been going on for years. Pimp C died at a hotel. Whitney Houston died at a hotel. James Joplin, and Clyde Davis investigated for that murder. She was on drugs, but they drugged her and killed her. They did Whitney Houston. Oh, yeah, because I noticed that this little satanic thing, if they don't kill you in a hotel, they kill you like they did Aaron Carter at his house in what's his name, Fizz Hyman. Yeah, they go to someone's house and kill them in the bathtub like they did Christina, Bobby Christina. And you was that's a question I gotta ask. You a nurse? Was you a satanic woman in a nurse? Oh, I know. There are nurses who are saying, actually, I met a Luciferian that used to be a nurse when I was homeless the first time. Oh, yes, a man. Yeah, he's a Luciferian working nurse. I know why they work in the medical field. They do sacrifices and people end up dead. Well, one day end up dead. And remember that Nigerian woman, y'all talking about, was sneaked in as a fake nurse at that mountain when Barbara Christine was on that life support. That's why I bring all these other cases because it relates to why we believe the murder was a setup. It was